Yeah, and it's like I said, it's a good read. It's an easy read, and I'm learning things about you that having you and I have met each other several times over the past 2 decades, and things like I never knew how messed up you really were. You get into that, and you're pretty honest about it.
Yeah.
You didn't think that you liked drugs until you tried drugs, and then you really liked drugs.
Yeah, once you try them, you like them. That's the problem with them. And then they have this innate way of telling you how you can't live your life without them. And, of course, that was the moment that I came to. And I was fortunate. I was young. I mean, I was 25 when I got cleaned up. And from about 23 to 23, 24 years of age, 88, 89, we wrote a record called Rust in Peace, which a lot of our fans really like. And we wrote it in some pretty dark days. And fortunately, got cleaned up and then recorded that record. So we were able to record it with exact precision and bump the tempos up. And, by many hailed as the quintessential thrash metal, speed metal record, of that day. But when we wrote it, it was dark days, and that was really the end of it for me. And especially to walk off the stage of now it's called the Download Festival, but back then it was at Castle Donington, yeah, and it was the biggest one that they ever had, 107,000 people, and in fact, a couple people actually got killed in the audience. It was too big.
Is that the one where the people got killed during the Guns N' Roses set while they were doing the video for Paradise City? I don't know if they were shooting video there. They did shoot video when they came in on the plane and everything. Yeah. And it was we were on tour with Iron Maiden here in America. And then we went over and we did Donington. And it was, that for a metalhead is, especially in that day, that was the festival. There weren't that many festivals, and that was the one. And now it's Wacken, right? That one in Germany is the one that everybody goes nuts over?
It is, honestly, that one's big, yeah, for sure. That I guess is probably the, because it's in Germany and it's metal and it's all that kind of stuff.
Of course, people don't have metal.
Yeah. But to play that festival, and in the state that I was in, which was not good, that was the end of it for me. Unfortunately, that was, I came home, or back to L.A. where I lived at the time, and that was when I had to really make the changes and get it together. And that was the question, it's like, do I even want to play not loaded? And the moment came to me where I was like, you know what? I started playing when I was 11 years old, and I hadn't tasted any or tried anything, and I loved it. I got into rock and roll just because I love rock and roll, and that was really a defining moment for me where I went, wait a minute, that's the reason I got into it. It wasn't for all these other things. These other things have become the distractions that have, quite honestly, have almost ruined my career, ruined the band. So, fortunately, I was able to pull out of it. A lot don't, and I'm very lucky I was able to get out of all that.